Today I'm going to be going through a sort of 90% technique workout, and I got it from the Sprint Science book, which I'll talk about in a bit, interview with Tom McNab. So I learnt my lesson from yesterday. When it's cold, it's better just to get straight into it. I've already done a bit of a warm-up before I drove here, so I'll start the workout and then I'll speak some more in a bit. Alright, so I've done my first set, and I've managed to find some shelter from the wind to enjoy the sunshine and talk a bit about what I'm doing. So what I'm doing today is based on an interview with Tom McNab, who was a British Coach of the Year 1992. Sorry, I'm just reading off some notes here. So it's from the book The Science of Sport, Sprinting, Dr. Geoffrey Platt, copyright 2015. First of all, I'm going to give you some quotes from the interview that I quite liked. So Tom McNab says, "The problem is that making things complicated always pays better." So he's talking about all the many drills and exercises that you get faced with as a sprinter, and there's just endless suggestions, and sometimes it just seems like too much, and he actually suggests that you can get injured from doing too many drills. But anyway, so that's that one. And he says, "We are drowning in information, but there is a lack of intelligent selection and practical application of the knowledge that already exists. And there is an unwillingness to ask those who have been consistently successful within our system how they did it." So people aren't asking the most successful coaches enough what they've actually done. And his sprint's philosophy is summarised as force plus cadence, all glued together by good technique. Okay, so what I'm doing today, it's 3 sets of 6. It's 30 metres, or maybe not even 30 metres because I'm taking it easy. And it's focusing on pretty much one aspect of technique, or one area of technique for each set of 3. So set 1, first 3 reps, jog in on toes, and then with high hips running at 90% effort. So holding the hips high with low shoulders and a vertical trunk. So I guess I'll now show you a video of me doing this, probably not at 90%, and actually the wind really picked up, it's headwind, so I did another one I did the next one in the opposite direction. And then reps 4 to 6, lip to hip in terms of arm action. So I guess that's so the hand goes forwards and then right back, so the elbow is well behind, so the hand's level with the hip. So thumb up, thumbs up, hand slightly inwards, but not across the body. I actually forgot to think about that, but anyway, I'll show you the video in a second, see what my arms actually did. And then I guess I've had more than enough rest now because it's supposed to be 4 minutes. So I'll be on to the next set. So reps 1 to 3 are jelly jaw practice. So the jaw must be loose with hands and wrists relaxed. And then reps 4 to 6 are going to be elbow drive. This has to be done at close to full speed. Emphasize the drive back of the elbows, keeping the elbow angle steady. And then I might as well tell you now what set 3 is going to be. So a test of what's already been covered by running 50 metres, with the first 25 metres at 90% and the second half stressing elbow drive, and we'll be seeing if relaxation can be held in the second half. I've finished my session now. Definitely very useful, the technique drills. the middle set, I felt my hamstring a bit towards the end of the set, especially running into the wind. And also, a couple of the drills brought out a sort of slight calf issue I sometimes get in my left leg. But that's going to happen when you do things close to full intensity. Overall, it was fine and pretty good considering my injury. I'm just going to show you the book. So that's the book. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good. It's kind of different chapters with different people. But the stuff about biomechanics is useful. I'm going to probably talk about that in another video soon. So just to finish off on that interview with Tom McNab. The next practice he'd do with his athletes is driving practice. So this is quite separate because it's from a standing or 3-point start rather than a jogging start, and also it's all flat out. So interesting that you build on the stuff that I've just been doing into the drive and then into the block start. So it's kind of opposite from what I did in terms of doing the block start yesterday. So it's working from top speed down to the start. And then there's more advanced 90% plus practices. So there's active pullback of the lead thigh. So if you tend to sort of float your leading leg out at top speed, then it's important to be able to pull it back so you're not braking. That's not a problem for me because I don't extend it enough, I don't think, but I'm working on that. Cadence practice, so shortening of the arm action, again at top speed. I guess you don't want to let your arms fly out too far each way. And then tunneling, it's a sort of psychological thing just to focus on your lane. But I definitely found it really useful today doing the trying to keep loose and relaxed, and that's something definitely to talk more about, to focus on. And then final thing just to mention with today's session, my training partner turned up kind of separately because he's actually a long haul pilot and he's been on call, so we haven't really been able to coordinate sessions, but he was able to pop down. He's doing 110 metre reps. I think he's on the other side of the track. I don't know if you can see him. So we were talking again about his 60 metre race at the weekend, because he was pretty disappointed to get 7:88 because he got 7:81 last year, and actually he was doing a training session a couple of days ago with a sub 11:5 runner from our club, and so neck and neck with him for all the reps. They were doing like 80, 100, 120, whatever, 150, I'm not sure. And so me and him, we've both got a problem clearly with our sort of start and drive phase, because, you know, compared to other athletes, we're doing badly at the 60 compared to the 100, and that also suggests if we improved our 60, we'd get decently sub 12 times for the 100 meters. So really got to work on that.